I never imagined having to stand in front of 500 really angry British people.
Here we are at the Mercedes-Benz Arena. I'm here to meet Kung Fu Komedy. They managed to snag Eddie Izzard. It's amazing. I'm going to be helping them out with some photography and hopefully I get to see the show as well. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
This is huge for Andy and Kung Fu Komedy. The mixing room. Biggest show they've put on yet. And I just need to find Mohammed because he's already here. I'm actually really hoping we get time to get a group photo.
Hey, if you look outside at the fence, I can see you. So turn around.
Hey! So it's, what, almost a week since the Eddie Izzard show?
It feels like a million years. It was, I kind of needed a few days to decompress.
Yeah.
But it was a huge thing, you know, because when you do stuff in China, you never know what's going to happen next. It's an ever-changing environment, and you can't ignore the possibility that tomorrow you're not going to be able to keep doing what you're doing, or that life is going to take you out of here. And so it was one thing that I was like, you know what, I just want to say that we did it. I just want to do it and then have it on record, and it's done now.
Out of me, we have one foreign guy in the house, 2 foreign people in the house.
So every month we bring in, you know, club level comedians from around the world, you know, mostly from the US, but also from Britain and Canada and stuff like that. And Eddie was the first theater act that we brought in. We were given 7 days to do this whole thing. 7 days. To do a whole bunch of things that we'd never done before. It was a bit of a scramble, and we were doing a really good job, and you know, you're just juggling everything. You're okay, this is in place, this is working out, you know, to get lighting technicians and sound engineers and equipment in, and then there was this whole ticketing thing, and it was sort of like, I'm sort of keeping an eye on it, and then like a day before they're like, oh, you have to use our exclusive ticketing agency and you're gonna have to change your tickets for our tickets. And then they have an arena there, there's like a 20,000 seat arena there, and they said that they had an event on the same night, so like you can't have any ticketing staff. You're just getting this like the sort of bad news popping up, and I'm like, oh yeah, fix that, you know. Just kind of called another guy in, you know, and I got to the, you know, we had a small team there, and I had 3 guys, which is whatever. That's looking back now is definitely about a fifth of how many people we needed. But I thought they were on it, you know. I was like, guys, you got to keep me updated. Just get ready. A lot of people coming in. Tell me how you're going. And I'm floating, right? I'm checking, making sure the sound's set up, everything's going, the room's good, and I'm just going outside. And every time I went outside, it was just getting worse.
We're fixing it.
Oh!
There was a big long line. We're gonna fix it.
So sorry. Shush. Just fix it. Oh, shut up. You shut up. Just fix it.
I never imagined having to stand in front of 500 really angry British people.
Did you show the long line?
Like, the only drinks in there are 45 quite tall cans of Budweiser, so that's why we're going to the family mart.
The other thing is with these big shows, there are pros floating around. Tour manager, production manager, these guys, they know what they're doing. Super fast fixing stuff. The guy that ran the venue as well, he walked out, this skinny, unassuming Chinese guy, you'd never pick it. He's like, I'm going to take that line from over there, like, I don't know how many hundreds of people, and we're going to put them here in the same order. I'm like, that would be nice, but I don't think it's possible. And he goes, watch this. And he just, no one even noticed him. He just like was tapping people on the back, and he just created this little path, grabbed the person at the front of the ticket change line, and just went, come with me. Everyone follow it. And the line just went, and this huge snaking line just went, and it just shot around to the other end, and he got everyone in the room in like 20 minutes. I was like, how? It was like superpower. Dude, it was like magic.
They're moving. Look how fast they started to move.
It was like someone just went, problem solved, you know.
I'm excited for the show. Do you know what? I'm excited for Andy.
You know, how many shows has this guy done? I mean, he's a pro. He walked out, he just mentioned it, and he's got a cheer, and then it was like, boom, game on, we're into the show.
Do you remember how you felt when the show closed? When you left the stage?
It was sort of like, I was still, you know. How did you feel? Yeah, probably ready to take a nap. I just hope I don't get punched in the face on the way out. I was like, oh, people don't seem that pissed off, and Misha goes, they're just not telling you to your face.
Dude, if anyone would get punched, it's Jorge and me. Like, they don't know you. We are the face. Thanks, man. We made it. Thanks, Jorge.
We did it.
Yep.
We did it.
Yeah. People are happy.
People are happy.
Yep.
Drinks were drank. Laurent's looking beautiful.
Great show, guys. Jayo KFK, yeah!
And then you came up to me and you were like, man, it'd be great to get a photo of the comics. And the comics were all sniffing around, like, just dying to, you know, sniff his foot in the back of his neck or something. I just didn't want to harass him about it, and it was cool. Someone asked, and then we were able to go in there. It was a beautiful moment, you know. Trust is a big thing, and this was our first shot at doing a big one, and to have done it and gotten through and already be planning for the next one, you know, I'm just really grateful that we got to that spot. It's a cosmic shift in what's possible. Yeah, it's weird to think about. It's weird to think about when you're leaving home and be like, I'm gonna go in China, what's that gonna look like? And then see that photo like that, it's like, wouldn't have predicted that outcome. What is he doing? Yeah. How did that happen?